Europeans are loving the US like never before, or in particular, French people are loving the US like never before. That's the video we're checking out today. It also says Americans are baffled, so I wonder would Americans be like, why on earth are you enjoying your trip to Walmart so much? That's just an ordinary day for us. But I've got to be honest, Walmart, if I went there, I would be in awe. I would be in awe. It would be quite spectacular.
We don't have any guns in France. But if you did
Good
that
start.
in France, you would get shot.
The problem with America, you guys are too welcoming. It's suspicious. As a French person, I'm used to a specific relationship with my government. They hate me, I hate them. And we burn a garbage in the street to communicate.
I mean, I've heard this a lot. I've heard that Americans are like very happy, very welcoming, maybe overly cheerful. That's obviously a great thing. That's a good thing. I mean, comparing that to the attitude and the unwelcoming nature of the United Kingdom, for example, where I'm from, I would rather choose overly cheerful, overly welcoming than what we get over here, which is pretty much nothing.
We've just gone and introduced him to the portion sizes of the cups. So show him your drink.
Check out that. I've got work buckets, which is slightly less than that. How many litres is that?
Oh, I don't know.
So it's not even just French people in this video. There's a British dad. It's actually very interesting though, the portion sizes. Like everyone always says, America has massive portion sizes, and that does look like a big drink, to be fair. That does look like a pretty big drink. Not really the size we would get over here, I wouldn't say.
I have found out why America is so great. And it is one thing and one thing only.
One thing?
Air conditioning. It is the greatest thing I have ever experienced. It is hotter than Satan's butt crack out here. But what makes it bearable is the air conditioning.
And I mean, this is obviously a massive difference between housing in America and Europe, the UK as well. We just don't get that kind of like air conditioning. We don't have any of that systematic system going through the house. But in America, they obviously have them kind of systems built in. I would assume to most houses.
Something that I figured out while being here is that ice makes everything better. I am convinced
It enhances the drinks.
Americans put ice in every drink.
Yeah.
The other day, I was out for breakfast, and I was at a cafe. I look over, and a man had ice in his milk.
That's a bit of a weird one.
Brit living in America, people
a
always
Brit.
ask me what are things that I really like about living here. And today, I'm just going to give you a couple that I really enjoy. Number one is the absolute patriotism of Americans. I absolutely love it.
Yeah.
I wish the UK was like that. I wish England was like that. Seeing flags everywhere, like, I love that.
The UK, like, I'm sure in England, I mean, Northern Ireland, where I'm from, definitely has, like, you know, people that are proud of their country, but the kind of patriotism that is displayed in America is just next level. They are so proud of their country.
Be proud of where you're from, and I love that Americans are like that. Another thing that I enjoy is you can go to, obviously, 50 states.
It's
And
massive.
you can see so much different terrain, environments, different type of people, cultures.
Yeah.
And honestly, if you didn't want to leave the US, I wouldn't blame you.
The thing is, it's so massive and there's just so much, you know, to explore. There's so many differences as well with the people, with the culture. I'm sure a lot of states feel like different countries. Obviously, North America is the one big country, but some states would be so different from each other that it would feel like you're in a completely different country.
It's a sample, you can take it.
Okay.
Go.
What, did I get samples over there? He looks very hesitant.
Thoughts?
For lifetime. Do you need that much? Nice croissants.
Try it. It's a sample, you can take it.
He's so reluctant.
so the end of the world in the US, and it's called Bucky's. They say it's a gas station, but that's a lie. A gas station has a sad sandwich and a coffee machine that never works. This place has 120 pumps. 120. Why? Are you refueling the US Air Force? Are you preparing for an alien invasion?
That's an interesting point there. I assume there will be more gas stations simply because Americans are just taking longer journeys in general. I mean, I've heard Americans say that they'll take, I don't know, 6, 7, 8 plus hour long car journeys. And that's just kind of normal to them. Whereas, people from Europe would be very shocked if they were told that they were going on a car journey that would be lasting that long. I think it's just normal for Americans to travel for a long ass time, so they gotta have gas stations absolutely everywhere. Well, that is it for some Europeans going over to America and kind of just giving their thoughts and opinions. That was pretty interesting. And I'm sure if there are any Americans watching this, you were probably very intrigued to see what people had to say about your country. But that's it for the video today. Hopefully you've enjoyed. Drop a like if you did, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next one.